what a fool believes he sees. And no wise man has the power to reason away, but what seems to be is always better than nothing. Now that song was about being a fool in love, but we can be fooled about so many things in this life. Now you know that feeling, right? When you really want something so much that you're willing to overlook flaws, overpay, compromise your value, and even ignore common sense and red flags. Because what you focus on ultimately becomes your reality. And you can become so focused on thinking that something that you think you want, that you can even trick your brain to thinking that it's real. So I'm a 12-year-old kid with dreams bigger than the state of California. And I spent weeks, months, and even years selling baseball cards, basketball cards, anything with a cardboard frame and a chance of getting a big star and making myself some money. And like any kid growing up in the late 1980s, Michael Jordan was an icon. But there was this one holy grail card that I wanted more than anything else. It was the 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card. And back then, that card was like a king's ransom, $300. $300 at 12 years old. With inflation, that might as well be about $1 million today. But I was a hustler. And I spent my weekends mowing and edging lawns, doing side jobs, sweat dripping down my eyes, all to get paid this hefty amount of $50 every week. But finally, after months and months of saving, that card was mine. It was my prized possession. And when I handed over the money and they gave me the card, I held it tighter than a lottery ticket on a winning night. Now fast forward a few weeks, and I'm back at the local flea market, and we have this revolving door of repeat customers. And there's this one customer, we'll call him John. And over time, we get to know these customers, and you start feeling comfortable with them. And I feel so comfortable with this guy, John. I actually tell him because I'm so excited, and I can't even hold back about me owning this amazing card. But as I told him, something changed in his eyes, and he leans over more attentively than he has ever talked to me before. And he says, "Son, I was in the Mojave Desert, out in the middle of nowhere, and I came across something amazing." He reaches into his jacket and he pulls out this tarnished, rusty hunk of metal. I have no idea what this thing is. And he says, "This is an old spur. It might have belonged to a famous settler, John Wayne, or someone famous. But museums will pay big bucks for this kind of history. But you know what? I like you. And I'd be willing to trade you for your rookie card. You'd be getting a better deal, but I want to do you a favor." Now, the 12-year-old me, unfortunately, I totally bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Visions of Indiana Jones danced in my head. This rusty spur, it could be worth millions. And here I was, in the blink of an eye. I was ready to trade away my Jordan rookie for this amazing piece of history. So the following week, I'm getting my things together. And thank God, my mom sees me putting this card into my jacket. And she says, "Where are you going with your card?" I'm caught. And so I start to explain the deal to her. Now, have you ever tried to tell someone about something that you're doing? And as you're saying it, you suddenly realize you're really not trying to convince them, but you're really just trying to convince yourself. And that's exactly how I felt in that moment. And then my mom asked me two very simple questions. If this guy, John, hadn't offered it to you, would you have ever considered buying that spur? Silence. And then she said, "Would you have worked all of those hard months sacrificing, like you did for your card, for that rusty thing, double silence. And then my mom said something that made the most sense to me. And she said, "Does he at least have two? That way you can wear them when you walk around?" Now, this is the part that hit me in the face like a brick, because I didn't even own a pair of cowboy boots, much less want to walk around wearing a pair of Spurs. And then the idea dawned on me. I wasn't excited about the Spur. I was blinded by the idea and the illusion of something shiny and supposedly more valuable than what I already had. This guy John was trying to trade me fool's gold for my prized possession. This possession that was a symbol of my passion, my hard work, and my dedication. Now, you might think that this is just a kid's story, but we do this every single day. Every day you are trading for something. You just don't label it that. We all trade things in life. We trade time for money, money for things, things for attention. And sometimes, more often than we care to admit, we get caught up in this illusion of value where we think what something is worth. And we trade our peace of mind for the endless pursuit of happiness. We trade our contentment of our life for the social media version of someone else's life. We trade away something real, something we work so hard for something that can promise so much, but more often than not, delivers absolutely nothing. All that is shiny in this world is not gold. Every wish, every desire, everything comes with a price. And sometimes that cost is far greater than what you originally wanted to pay. And I'm here to tell you, right now, you are overpaying for something. Chances are you are paying too much attention to the thought of others. You're paying good attention to things that won't give you what you want. And you're trading your good money, your good time, your good efforts for something that is shiny, but simply fool's gold. Like the time I almost traded away my prized Michael Jordan rookie card for a rusty Spur. So the next time someone offers you a deal or wants to trade something to you, ask yourself, are you giving something of value up for just a shining illusion that someone else wants you to see? Remember, my friends, value is not always what it seems. Because remember, this is what the blank check is about. Where and how you give your time, your money, and your love. Choose the things that matter and don't trade the things that light your fire for someone else's dreams. And the next time someone tries to trade you a dirty, rusty old Spur for your dreams, well, just walk away. Unless they have two, so you can actually wear them. And I'll see you next time on The Blank Check.